Okay. Okay. Put that up a little bit. Standing nice and tall. Take a scan of your body, see where you are today. See where you want to really release. And we'll take some nice big deep breaths to get ourselves centered for the class. Starting with a big inhale. And exhale slowly. Inhale. And exhale. In your own time, open up those lungs. Nice and deep, slow exhale. Two more rounds. Find your regular breath now. We're going to wake up the shoulders a little bit, and we'll start by rotating them both together, coming forward, lifting high, all the way back. The only thing moving are the shoulders, so keep that core strong. Up, back, and down, forward, up, back, and down. One more time. Up, back, down. Reversing, back, up, forward, down, back, up, forward, down, back, up, forward, down. One more time. Up, forward, down. Right hand bends, and we're going to reach back. Again, the only thing moving is that right shoulder and arm. Ready, extend as far as you can go. One more time. And the left arm. And back. And back. And back. And back. And now the whole arm, all the way up and back. Take your time. Keep that core strong. Try not to arch the back. Up and down. One more time. Up and down. Left arm. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. One more time. Up and down. Now give yourself a big hug so you really feel your shoulders splaying open. And now cross your hands, cross your elbows, engage the core and lift those elbows off the back. One more breath. And back to center. And now we'll do that hard one for me. The elbow bends up, the right elbow, and you're pushing it back with your left hand. Need to take this back just a wee bit. And really try to walk the fingers down the back, keeping the core strong. Breathe into it. One more breath. And release. And left elbow bends and the right hand pushes it down the back. Keep the breath nice and even. One more breath. And release and shake those arms out. Very nice. Okay, let's open to a wide stance now, toes pointing out. Engage the core, buttocks is engaged, bending into those knees and pushing the knees away from the midline, feeling the shoulder blades connecting. 4 breaths each position. To the right. To center. To the left. Back to center. Push the heart forward here. To each direction. To the right. To center. To the left. To center. Straighten up that spine. Engage the core. Keep that nice deep bend in the knees and arms in cactus. Pushing the elbows back. Spread the fingers. One more breath. And straighten up. Turn that left foot about 45 degrees so you're in warrior 2. The front foot is facing forward, bending into that front knee, knee over ankle, and warrior 2. Simple warrior, keeping the front leg bent and reaching the upper arm high. Back to warrior 2, 4 breaths. Long diagonal, 4 breaths. Back to warrior 2. Shoulders back. Reverse warrior, straighten the front leg, reaching down the leg, reaching high. Back to warrior 2. Straighten up that front leg, come through wide parallel, rolling down and hanging over, bend and stretch, waking up those hamstrings gently. From the straight legs, rolling up very slowly, all the way back to our center. Engage the core, big inhale, and exhale, inhale, and exhale. Warrior 2 on the other side, checking alignment. Hips are slightly diagonal, bending into that front knee and opening wide. 4 breaths. Simple warrior, reaching back, reaching up. Warrior 2. Long diagonal, shoulders down. Warrior 2. Reverse warrior, straighten the front leg, reaching down the leg, reaching high as you can. Back to warrior 2. Straighten the front leg, come through wide parallel, rolling down, bend and stretch, lift those hips, waking those hamstrings, heavy head. From straight legs, rolling up very slowly, vertebra by vertebra. Back to our center, big inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Warrior 2 on the first side, checking alignment first, bending into that front knee, knee over ankle, Reaching out, 4 breaths. Nice strong back leg. Just straight into reverse warrior this time. Straightening the front leg, reaching high, reaching down. Back into warrior 2. Shoulders down. Long diagonal. Back into warrior 2. Reaching forward into triangle. Lifting up that upper arm, pushing the heart forward, looking up. One more breath. Back into warrior 2. Shoulders down. Straighten up, wide parallel, rolling down. This time straight legs and interlace the fingers behind the back, reaching the arms high. If you need to bend and stretch, that's fine. Release the hands and roll up slowly. Back to our center, shoulders down, core engaged, big inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And warrior 2 on the other side, checking alignment, bending into that front leg. Try not to roll on that back foot. Open wide, 4 breaths. Reaching back into reverse warrior. Lifting up the chest here. Back into warrior 2. Long diagonal. Shoulders down. Warrior 2. Reaching forward into triangle. 6 breaths here. Looking up, pushing the heart forward. Back into warrior 2. Straighten up, wide parallel, rolling down, hanging over. Interlace the fingers behind the back, reaching the hands high. Try not to roll on the outer foot. Press into the big toe, into the heel. Release the hands and roll up slowly. Back to our center. Relax the shoulders, big inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, we're going to do double time, same sequence. Find that stance, bending into that front leg. Maybe you can go a little deeper now. Watch the back foot is not rolling. Open wide, 2 breaths. Reverse warrior. Warrior 2. Long diagonal. Warrior 2. Reaching forward into triangle, 4 breaths. Back into warrior 2. Straighten up, wide parallel, rolling down, hanging over, hang on to the backs of your ankles, bringing the crown of the head closer to the mat. Release the hands and roll up slowly. Back to our center. Shoulders down, core engaged, big inhale. and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Warrior two on the other side. 2 breaths. Open wide. Reverse warrior. Ready, reaching back to warrior two. Long diagonal, shoulders back. Warrior two. Reaching forward into triangle, pushing the heart forward, looking up, 4 breaths. Back to warrior two. Straighten up, wide parallel, rolling down, hanging onto the backs of your ankles, getting a little deeper. Release the hands and roll up slowly. Okay, we're going to do that one more time. 2 breaths and then fall in triangle, and we'll take it a little further. So finding warrior two, getting a little deeper now, bending into that front knee, knee over ankle, 2 breaths. Reaching down the leg, reaching high, looking up. Back to warrior two. Long diagonal, reaching through those fingers, back into warrior two. Reaching a little forward, coming into triangle, 4 breaths. Should feel a little easier now. Windmill that arm down into low lunge, pushing through that back heel. Shoulders are square. Hands flat on the floor, spread the fingers into plank, pushing through the back heels, nice strong core, strong arms. Walk the feet forward into downward dog. Pedal the feet, play with it. One more breath. And 3-legged dog, lifting the right leg, keeping the hips square. And bringing that right leg all the way through, back into low lunge. Shoulders back here. Draw in that back leg and find your way back into triangle. 4 breaths. Push the heart forward. And back into warrior two. Straighten up, wide parallel, rolling down, hanging over, catch your breath here. Rolling up slowly. Back to our center. Big inhale. And exhale, soften the shoulders. Inhale. And exhale. And last side, finding warrior two. Open wide, 2 breaths. Reverse warrior, going deeper, reaching back, reaching up. Warrior two. Long diagonal. Warrior two. Reaching forward into triangle, 4 breaths. Windmill down into low lunge, pushing through the back heel. Front knee is over ankle. Hips are square. Hands down, shoulder width apart into plank. Finding strong plank here. And walk those feet forward into downward dog and play with it. One more breath. Three-legged dog, lifting the left leg this time. Hold it up. Hips are square. Push down on that right heel. And bring that left leg all the way through into low lunge. Hips and shoulders are square. Knee over ankle in the front. Pushing through the back heel. Drawing that back leg. Find your way back into triangle. 4 breaths. And back into warrior 2. Straighten up, wide parallel, rolling down, hanging over. Catch your breath. Walk the feet in, so in full forward fold here. Bend one knee, and then straighten, and then bend the other. Getting those hamstrings tuned up. Bend the first knee, and straighten, and the next knee. And straighten, rolling up very slowly. All the way back through Tadasana. Big inhale up to Samasthiti here. Let's catch our breath. Very, very nice. A little bit warmed up, I hope. And we're going to actually do a little bit of balance now. So we'll do our usual one with chair, crossing thigh over thigh, finding a small chair. Hands can be wherever you want. Hang on if you're wobbly and cross one ankle over the other, bending maybe a little deeper. Find your focus. One more breath. Coming back into Tadasana, straightening up, shoulders down, big inhale, and exhale. Finding chair, crossing the other side, other thigh, bending maybe a little deeper. Find your focus. One more breath. Coming back into Tadasana. Very nice. And now we're going to do a full chair, a deep chair, hands forward or back, but a very strong core here. Coming into full forward fold, half forward fold, lengthen the spine, full forward fold, heavy head, bending the knees back into chair. Nice diagonal spine here, full forward fold, half forward fold, lengthening shoulders back, full forward fold, and back into chair. Straighten up the chair a little bit, and then we're going to do that balance one more time. So one thigh over, whips, finding your focus. One more breath. Coming back all the way into Tadasana. Big inhale. And exhale. Coming back into real deep chair. Full forward fold. Half forward fold. Full forward fold. Into chair. Full forward fold. Half forward fold. Lengthen up. Full forward fold. Into chair. Smaller chair. Find your focus. Find your balance. And crossing the other side. One more breath. Well done. Coming back into Tadasana. Well done. Let's do a few cleansing breaths. Big inhale up. And exhale through the mouth. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And really get it out. Finding Tadasana. And we're going straight into our deep thigh stretch. So finding your focus, find your balance, strong core, hold on if you need to, bringing the right knee to the front. Hold it, hold it. One more hold, and bending it all the way, holding the ankle. Whoops. Heel to the buttock. A little bit wobbly today. So keep your focus. Breathe into that muscle. Let's expand it. And let's take that into tree in your own time, your own way. Hands can be wherever you want. 10 breaths. Coming out, shake out that standing leg. Well done. Better than me, no doubt. Finding Tadasana, finding your focus. And the left leg comes forward bent and hold, hold, hold. And capture that ankle, knee to the floor. Wobbly this side too. So hang on if you need. Heel to the buttocks. Once you find your focus, maybe you can let go, find your balance. Breathe into that big muscle. And when you're ready, finding tree on this side. Find your focus. 10 breaths. Well done. Shake it out. Well done. Let's come down into tabletop. So finding tabletop, find your alignment. Spread those fingers. Try to turn the inner elbows towards the front. Core is engaged here. And cat-cow. Inhale up, shoulders back. Exhale down, chin to chin. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Back to center. Walk those hands out, shoulder width apart, into puppy pose. Really pushing the heart to the mat. Press down on the tops of the feet. Really lengthening the spine. Lift those hips. If you want to go on your fingertips, feel free. One more breath. Walk the hands back into tabletop. Checking alignment, 2 cat-cows. Inhale up. Exhale down. Get that spine moving. Inhale and exhale. Extend the right foot all the way back and lift that left knee off the floor. Got to have a strong core here. One more breath. Bring the left knee down and bring the right knee back into tabletop. 2 cat-cows. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale and exhale. Back to our center. Extend the left leg onto your toes and lift that right knee an inch off the floor. Strong arms. One more breath. Release back into tabletop. Check alignment, 2 cat-cows. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale and exhale. This time, take that the right leg and bring it onto the toes all the way across the body, across onto the left side, and really look back at it. Push through that back heel. Nice strong leg. One more breath. Release that right knee. Bring it close to the left knee and sit back, letting the head drop. Let the hands be heavy. Really opening up those hips gently now. Roll up slowly. Move back into the center. And take that left leg all the way back. So in our figure of 4, feet are flexed. You can have whatever angle you want for your knees. Take the weight on your back hands. And we're going to work just that back hip. We'll start slow and hold it. So lifting it as high as possible. Pushing the heart forward here. Lifting that hip as high as you can. Hold it. Hold. Hold, and now contract the core and bring that hip all the way down. Try to get it all the way to the mat. Hold it down. And now bring it all the way up. And hold. Hold. Push the shoulder blades together. Chest is pushing forward. And now bring it all the way down. We'll do it fast now. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and hold. And move those hands forward. So your torso is really facing the right, but your hip is as high as it can be. And now contract the core and bring that hip down. Bring it up. And bring it down. Up and down. Up and down. Up, down, up and hold. And now just lay over that front leg, reaching the arms forward. You can be on your fingertips if you like. Walk the hands back, keeping that hip as high as possible, and now bring it all the way down. Bring the soles of the feet together, sitting tall, and just walk your hands down, gently holding your toes, heavy head, shoulders away from ears, and release that lower back. One more breath. Rolling up, sitting tall, big inhale, and exhale, and back into tabletop. So finding tabletop, checking alignment, 2 cat-cows. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale and exhale. Extend the left leg all the way out and bring it over to the right onto your toes and looking back. Feel the stretch in the side body here. Looking back. Press through that back heel. One more breath. Bend that left knee, bring it close to the right knee, and sitting back, relaxing over those knees. Arms are heavy, head is heavy, shoulders away from ears. Breathe into it. Rolling up slowly, nice and tall, shoulders back, and take that right leg all the way back. So in tabletop, but the other side. So the left leg is in front, flexing the feet. Find what's comfortable for you. Take your hands behind. And we'll go slow motion again, starting with lifting up all the way, holding it. Push the heart forward here. Lift that hip as high as you can. Feel it. And now bring it all the way down. Try to get it on the mat. Keep your breath nice and even through the nose. Bringing it all the way up. Hold it. And bring it all the way down. Okay, faster now. Inhale up, exhale it down. Inhale, exhale. Feel the lubrication of that hip as we get it moving. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. One more inhale and hold, and bring the hands forward. Lifting that hip as high as possible. Shoulders are back here. And now contracting the core to bring it all the way down. And bring it all the way up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and hold. 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 And now stretch over that left thigh. Extending the arms. You can be on your fingertips if you like. Coming back up all the way. Bring the soles of the feet together. And rolling down, hanging onto those toes gently, heavy head. Releasing the lower back. Rolling up, sitting tall. And we're going to get into a seated position. Lotus or half lotus if you're ready. Checking alignment, sitting nice and tall. Shoulders are back, core is engaged. And we're going to just roll down nice and slowly. Use your core muscles to control everything. Coming onto your forearms, heavy head. Let the head be heavy. Shoulders away from the ears. Contract the core in this position. Breathe into it. One more breath. Rolling up, contracting the core, heavy head here. Unfurling that spine all the way until we're nice, tall. Back to our center, shoulders are relaxed. Big inhale. And exhale. Right hand reaches out. You can bend that elbow and bring that left arm all the way over above the ear. Really feeling those ribs opening up, shoulders back. That upper arm is as high as it can be. Breathe into it. Taking it into a right twist, lengthening up, looking behind, shoulders back, core is engaged. Right hand meets left hand on right knee, and torso comes down over that right thigh, heavy head. Rolling up, facing the right, tall spine, and back to our center. Big inhale. And exhale. Left hand reaches out, elbow bends, and the right arm reaches over the ear, really high up, opening up those ribs. Right sit bone is on the mat. Taking it into a left twist, lengthening the spine, shoulders back, looking behind. Left hand meets right hand on left knee, and the torso comes over to that left side. Shoulders away from ears here. Rolling up, facing the left. And back to center. Big inhale. And exhale. Opening up the arms, the hands, reaching them high, interlace and turn them inside out. Reaching as high as you can. Try and get those shoulders down, but the core is engaged. Your arms are as long as possible. And we're going to move to the right. Side stretch. Back to center. And to the left. Back to center. And now release those hands. Interlace them behind the back. Reaching them high. Feeling your shoulder blades connecting. And optional, you can go all the way up and over. If you're up and over, optional to lift the head into a horizontal spine, keeping those arms as high as possible, pushing the heart to the mat. If you're vertical, release the hands behind you, palms up. And if you're horizontal, just release the hands behind you, head down. Reach through the fingers. One more breath. Hands to the knees. Tuck the elbows into a diagonal spine. Shoulder blades trying to connect. Pushing the heart forward, head in line with the spine. Breathe into it. And back to center. Big inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Changing sides. So, finding your center here, sitting nice and tall. Hands to the knees, core is engaged, shoulders are relaxed. Big inhale. And exhale. Rolling down very slowly. Take your time here. Feel those core muscles working as you control your roll down onto your forearms. Heavy head. Keep the contraction in your core. Shoulders away from ears. One more breath. From here, extend your arms onto your forearm and onto your fingers, pushing your heart to the mat. Head is in line with the spine, lifting it off the mat and reaching through those arms. Engage the core here. Walk your fingertips with long arms towards the left, reaching through those arms. Walk them back to the center, maybe reaching even further than before, lengthening the spine, pushing the heart to the mat, shoulder blades trying to connect. And now walk those fingertips to the right. Pushing the heart to the thigh. Walk those fingertips back to the center, reaching even further. And coming back down onto your forearms, nice and wide, palms up, heavy head, shoulders away from ears. Keeping the head down, interlace the fingers behind the back, reaching them as high as you can. Feel those shoulder blades connecting. And now, if you want, lift your head into a horizontal spine here, really pushing those shoulder blades even closer together. Relax the forehead all the way down to the mat and release the hands behind you, palms up. Let those shoulders relax. Hands to the knees, tuck the elbows into a diagonal spine. One more time, pushing the heart forward, head in line with the spine. And back to center. Big inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Let's undo those legs and just windshield wiper them a little bit, releasing the hips, which we've kind of woken up, I think, I hope. And we're going to just open up the inner thighs as well. So extending the left leg, bringing the right foot in the inner thigh, sitting tall. The left foot is flexed, sitting tall, core is engaged. We were going to roll down one more time onto our forearms. You may not go far, but hopefully that hamstring, the left hamstring, is a little bit warmed up. If not, you can bend it. So see where you are today. Rolling up, controlling that all the way back to our center. Shoulders are relaxed. Bringing that left hip back so the torso is facing the left. Open the arms, reaching them high and nose to knee. Sprawling over that thigh. Breathe into it. Keep that foot flexed. Both hands on either side of that left knee, extending over the thigh in a diagonal spine. Shoulders are pushing back. Core is very strongly engaged here. Coming back to our center, straightening up. Shoulders are relaxed. Big inhale and exhale. One more time. Bring that left hip back. Open the arms, reaching them high and nose to knee. You can do a double twist if you like, if you feel ready. If you're in a double twist, come back to nose to knee. And then shift those hips forward, keeping the head down onto your forearms, heavy head. Core is engaged. That left hip should be on the mat. And rolling up slowly. Back to our center. Shoulders down. Big inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. That left knee, we're going to bring it facing forward, and we're going to bring the left foot on the outside of that thigh, the right thigh, Both sit bones are on the ground. If you can get that left foot flat on the floor, great. Sitting tall, lengthen the spine, shoulders down, core is engaged, and twisting to the right, looking behind. Keep that right foot on the mat if you can. One more breath. Back to center. Bring the left knee over the right knee. Find both sit bones on the mat. And then rolling down. Heavy head, arms come forward, palms up. Breathe into it. Should feel a little easier now that we are a bit warmed up. One more breath. Rolling up slowly. Use those core muscles. Back to a really tall spine. Shoulders are relaxed. Big inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, extending the right leg now. Left foot is in the inner thigh of the right. Sitting nice and tall, foot is flexed, rolling down, heavy head. Breathe into it. One more breath. Rolling up slowly, use those core muscles all the way back to our center, tall spine here. Bring that right hip back, torso is facing the right. Open the arms, reaching high and nose to knee. Keep that left sit bone on the mat. Hands on either side of the right knee, extending over that right thigh. Shoulders back, core engaged, foot is flexed, diagonal spine. And back to center, straightening up. Lengthen the spine, big inhale. And exhale. One more time, bring that right hip back, torso facing the right. Open the arms, reaching high and nose to knee. One more breath. Shifting into the center, heavy head onto your forearms, palms up, shoulders away from ears. Keep that right foot flexed. Both sit bones even on the mat. Rolling up slowly. Take your time. All the way back up to our center. Shoulders are relaxed. Core is engaged. Big inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Bring that left knee forward, crossing the right foot on the outside of the thigh, sitting tall on both sit bones, shoulders back, big inhale. And exhale. And twisting to the left, lengthening the spine, leveraging with the back fingers, looking behind. Try to get that right foot all the way down on the mat. One more breath. Back to our center, sitting tall, and then knee upon knee. Take your time getting into position. Both sit bones must be on the mat. And now rolling down, heavy head, arms come forward, palms up. Breathe into those hips. One more breath. Rolling up slowly. All the way to the top, shoulders are relaxed. Big inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let's undo those legs. Just windshield wiper them a little bit to release those hips a little bit. And now rolling down all the way onto our backs. Bring both knees into chest. Give yourself a big hug. A nice rock side to side. And let's place the feet in line with the hip points. Knees are facing the ceiling. Engage the core so the pelvis is slightly tilted. Keep a nice long neck here. Hands by your side, palms down. And we're going to ground down on our feet and just lift our pelvis and hips off the floor. Keep a nice long neck. Very deep contraction in the core. One more breath. Rolling down slowly. Take your time. Check your alignment. Make sure your feet are nice and grounding down. This time we're going to do a full bridge. Contracting the core, lifting those hips. Hands can be either flat down, facing downward, or above the head, or interlaced behind the back, bringing the shoulders beneath you, lifting the chest to the sky. Ground down on those feet. Lift those hips even higher. Breathe. And with control, come back with vertebra by vertebra slowly. With control, take your time. Once you're down, bring both knees into chest. Give yourself a big hug. A gentle rock side to side. Keeping the right knee into chest. Extend the left leg, but keep that left leg engaged. So keep it pointed or flexed. Bring that right knee even closer to the chest without compromising the neck. Reach through the left toes or heel. And now take that right knee over to the left, holding it in your left hand. Hips are stacked here as you extend the right arm way out. Spread those fingers, gazing towards the right. Breathe into it. Feel the broadness of your chest. Try to get that right shoulder as close to the mat as possible. One more breath. Rolling back. Give that right knee a big hug in and extend it down to the ground, keeping it engaged. As you bring the left knee into chest, give it a big hug in, nice and close to the chest without compromising the neck. Reaching through the right leg. And taking that left knee over to the right, stacking the hips, holding it in the right hand and extending that left hand all the way out, gazing towards the left, and extend that right leg even further. One more breath. Rolling back. Big hug in of that left knee. And place that left foot down just below the hip point and bend the other right knee, bringing it also in line with the hip point. Feet are grounding down. And we're going to cross the right thigh over the left thigh. Lift up that left foot, interlace behind, left ankle over right ankle over left thigh. So you've got a space to thread through your hand and interlace the fingers behind that left thigh. Check the back of your neck as you bring it closer. Straighten the left leg all the way. And inhale, exhale, bring it closer. Place that left foot down in line with the hip point. Now cross thigh over thigh. If you want to hook around your ankle with your right foot, feel free, or the right foot can just dangle on the side. Open up those arms nice and wide. Move the hips slightly to the right, and both knees go over to the left. You can hold those knees in your left hand and really extend through the right arm. Breathe into it, gazing towards the right. Try to keep that right shoulder on the mat. One more breath. Rolling back on that left foot, undo the right foot, coming back to our center here. Both knees facing the ceiling. Check your back of your neck, your shoulders. And crossing the left ankle over the right thigh, lifting off that right foot, interlace behind the thigh, and bring it closer with every exhale. Straighten up that right leg and bring it closer with every exhale. Check your neck. Place that right foot down in line with your hip point, crossing thigh over thigh. Hook around the right ankle if you want. Open up those arms nice and wide. Both hips slightly to the left and both knees over to the right, extending through the left arm, gazing towards the left. Breathe into it. One more breath. Rolling back, undo that left leg, coming back to our original position. Bring both knees into chest. Give yourself a big hug. Gentle rock side to side. And finishing up in happy baby. Holding on to the outside of your feet. And let's really massage the lower back. And when you're ready, both legs coming down to the mat. Getting ready for Shavasana, so closing the eyes, releasing every part of your body, all the muscles, from the toes, through the calves, the knees, the thighs, the buttocks, the pelvis, the ribs. Arms can be wherever you choose. Relax the shoulders, the back of the neck, the jawbones, all the facial muscles. Find your regular breath and just let go. Very gently bring your awareness back to your bodies. And when you're ready, find your way into a fetal position and rest. And now make your way up to a seated position, sitting nice and tall. Hands to heart center. Wishing you all a wonderful weekend. Enjoy. Be joyous. Thank you for practicing with me. Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you, Naomi.
Thank you. Nice to be with you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Sure.
We'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Yeah. Are you doing Monday?